Lord Nityananda Prabhu appeared in the Ekachakra Dham. And Nityananda Prabhu is non-different from Balaram. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu non-different from Krishna. Nitai is non-different from Balaram. Nityananda. Akrodha Paramananda Nityananda Roy. He never gets angry. Nityananda Prabhu. He is very, very humble. That's why, and he is very much absorbed in Krishna Bhakti. That's why he is experiencing that Paramananda. Paramananda. He is always Ananda, Nityananda. But this Ananda is not of material Ananda, Bhautika Ananda. His Ananda is Paramananda. Param Ananda. The Ananda of Krishna consciousness. Why is he able to experience that Ananda? Because he is completely absorbed in Krishna consciousness. How to completely absorb in Krishna consciousness? We must have faith. So Nityananda Prabhu is also representative of Guru. Guru is actually representative of Nityananda Prabhu, our spiritual master, either Shiksha Guru or Diksha Guru. Shiksha Guru means one who instructs us. He personally guides us. Diksha Guru means one who is the one who gives mantra to us, connects to the parampara. So either Shiksha Guru or Diksha Guru, both are representative of Nityananda Prabhu. Balaram. They are represents the Guru Tattva. In our life, we should keep that faith, Shraddha in Guru, Sadhu. When we keep that faith, then we practice, we get the instructions, then slowly and gradually we get into absorption of Krishna consciousness. That's how we can experience Param Ananda. We can always be Nityananda. Okay? Hare Krishna. I repeat these three statements once again. Hear carefully. So Nityananda Prabhu is always Ananda, but is experiencing the Paramananda. Why is experiencing Paramananda? Because he is absorbed in Krishna consciousness. How we can experience Krishna consciousness, Paramananda, always Ananda? How we can get it? By keeping a faith on Nityananda Prabhu, or by keeping the faith on the representative of Nityananda Prabhu, that is spiritual master. Diksha Guru, ya Siksha Guru. We should keep a faith, unflinching faith. That is called Shraddha. The definition of Shraddha is faith means unflinching trust in something sublime. Shraddha Shabde Vishwasa Kahe. The Shraddha, the definition of Shraddha is given in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. It explains what is the meaning of Shraddha. Shraddha Shabde Vishwasa Kahe Sudruda Nischay. We should be fixed up, unflinching trust. Sudruda Nischay means unflinching trust. When we have that unflinching trust in Krishna, that he will take care of me, he will protect me, I should just surrender to him. That knowledge is called Vyavasayatmika Buddhi, that Vyavasayatmika intelligence. After keeping that unflinching trust in Krishna, Krishna Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Krita Hoy. If we perform Krishna Bhakti, everything comes. Everything comes. We don't need to worry about it. So that is the definition of Shraddha in two statements. I again repeat for you. What is the definition of Shraddha? the definition of faith. Faith means unflinching trust in something sublime. Unflinching trust on Krishna. Unflinching trust on Guru. Unflinching trust on the devotees. When we keep that trust in Krishna, the second point, Krishna Bhakti Kaile, Sarva Karma Krita ho, everything happens. We don't need to worry about it. What will happen? Kya hoga? Kya hoga? No, no need to worry. Just perform bhakti, everything will happen. That is the definition of Shraddha in 2 lines. Yes. When we keep such Shraddha in Krishna consciousness, in the Buddhi Yoga, with the fixed up intelligence, Vyavasayatmika Buddhir, then we can experience the Paramananda. Paramananda. That is Nityananda Prabhu. We can take shelter of Nityananda Prabhu and experience Paramananda. We should keep unflinching trust in Nityananda Prabhu, Guru, the path of Krishna consciousness, the process. Then we can experience Paramananda. Actually, in the world, nobody is happy, Everybody is trying to experience happiness. And they are trying for happiness in various ways. In various ways, they are trying to get happiness. People, they try to experience happiness by eating food, various restaurants. Some people, they experience happiness by hearing various musics. Some people experience happiness in physical relationship. But all these happinesses, all this ananda, is not like ananda actually. We cannot get real happiness there. It is just like you are feeling hungry, you took for some food. You will feel satisfied, that's it. Your hunger will not go. Your hunger will go? Will your hunger will go away? You felt hungry, you ate food, you got satisfied for some time. Will your hunger will go away? No, it will not go. We again feel hungry. So all this Bhautika Sukha is just for temporary satisfaction, that's it. If you want to experience that sublime Paramananda, Param Ananda, we should keep unflinching faith in Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. We should keep that unflinching faith in Krishna, the process of Buddhi Yoga, the process of Krishna consciousness. When we keep such unflinching faith in Krishna, then we don't bother about what will happen into my life. क्या होगा? कुछ भी होने दो. Let it, whatever happen, let it happen. I have my Krishna. I will serve Krishna. Krishna Bhakti Kaile. Sarva Karma Krita Hoy. Everything will happen on its own accord. Let me perform my bhakti to Krishna. So that is a definition of the faith. Shraddha, Shabde Kahe, Sudruda Nischay. This is the first definition. Yes. And what happens when we keep such definition, such a meaning, such faith? Krishna Bhakti Kaile, Sarva Karma Krita Hoy. In 2 statements, this is the definition of faith, Shraddha. When we keep such Shraddha in Krishna, then we get experience that Paramananda. Okay. Now, I'm taking the discussion little ahead. Next 5 minutes. Hear carefully. Unfortunately, we don't want to keep Shraddha. Because we kept Shraddha, we kept faith on somebody. They cheated us. We kept faith on something, but we got cheated. And repeatedly we got cheated, Repeatedly we got cheated. And we don't want to keep any Shraddha on anyone, on anything. There are some people who get Mera zindagi, mera rules, my life. I'm the boss of my life. I don't want to follow any dam. I don't want to follow anyone. So this is the general tendency of anyone in this world. This world right now in the modern age, Kali Yuga, is also known as faithless world. Faithless world. We cannot keep any faith on anyone, because everybody is trying to cheat us. Everybody is working for their own satisfaction. They just figure out their own work. If their work is done, mera kaam banta. Anybody knows? Next line. Mera kaam banta. Anybody knows next line? What is? Hindi wale. Patel, do you know? Nobody knows. Chaitanya, you don't know? Mera kaam banta. Bahad mein jaye janta. So that is the tendency of everybody. I will do whatever is possible to make my things done. Even if I have to cheat someone, I will do it. Because mera kaam banna chahiye, bas. If my work is done, let everybody go to the hell. I don't worry about them. So this is the tendency of everyone. That's why we don't keep faith on people. This is a quite unfortunate situation. Children, they don't have faith in parents. Wife doesn't have faith in husband. Husband doesn't have faith in wife. Parents doesn't have faith on children. Teacher doesn't have faith on students. So if there is no faith, life becomes very much miserable. Very much miserable. You see, when you are walking, step by step, when we want to keep next feet, next leg, only when we have a shraddha, only when we have a faith, trust that it is stable, then only we'll keep our next step in our life. Otherwise, har kshan in doubt, har samay, har vyakti ke upar, on every person with doubt, on every situation with doubt. Kar sakta hu ya nahi kar sakta hu? Will I be able to do it or not able to do it? So when we don't have faith, when we don't have a shraddha, then life becomes very much miserable. It is very much necessary to keep faith. On someone we should keep faith. We cannot live a faithless life. Faithless life is very much miserable life. You see, husband, he keeps a faith on wife, that whatever wife cooks for him, husband is very clear that she will not add any poison to it. Yes, that much faith to hai. That's why husband eats food prepared by wife. When we go to some restaurant, similarly, we keep faith in the restaurant that they are not seducing us, or they are not adding some, make sure that they are not doing anything wrong. We keep faith in the restaurant people. We keep faith in the traveling. When we are traveling to one place to another place, we keep a faith in driver. So when we have such faith, then only life becomes peaceful. But ultimately, we should keep a faith on Krishna. Ultimately, we should keep faith on Guru, on Nityananda Prabhu. Guru is a representative of Nityananda Prabhu. We should keep a faith on the Vaishnava Sadhu, that he will not cheat us. When we have such faith, then we follow the instructions of Sadhu. Sadhu bolega, chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, come to temple, get connected to Krishna, chant Hare Krishna, take only prasadam. Like that he will suggest us. Then when we take that instructions from Sadhu, then our faith increases more. Because when we practice it, we experience it. Yes, I told, recently I told one student, please do chant every day Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That student immediately purchased Japmala, started chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And I asked, just yesterday I asked, why you started chanting Hare Krishna? Then that student said, of course, because you asked me to chant, that's why I started chanting. So that is Shraddha, that is a faith and sadhu kept by that student. Then, okay, I asked you to chant, you are chanting, but what else is the motivation? Will you continue chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra even if I go out of your life, or if I die, or if I get off track? Will you be able to continue chanting Hare Krishna? The student said, yes, I will chant. I asked, why you will chant? What is the motivation you will chant? Initially though, because I told you to chant, you are chanting. Okay, good enough, very nice. Then the student said very clearly, because I felt happy. Yes, I felt happy. So that is the point, So when we keep a faith on sadhu, he gives instructions. Then we keep faith on the instructions. Then when we implement those instructions, when a process becomes very relishable, the process itself becomes very relishable. Then we keep our faith slowly shifts to Krishna. Then we can experience that Paramananda. Then we can experience that Nitya Ananda. Otherwise, material life, we keep faith, Dokha Kaya. Then again we kept faith, again Dokha Kaya. Means we ate, we got cheated. So faith should be kept on Krishna, on the sadhu, on the guru, Shastra. That faith, unflinching trust, that let me keep a faith, everything will happen. That kind of faith is required. In the material world, no matter how many faith you keep on people, they will cheat us. Because, why? Because they are all working for their own sense gratification. Mere kaam banta, baad mein jai janta. Just I will do, let me get my work done. Jo karna hai wo karo, bas, chhod denge. Hare Krishna. So today is a Nityananda Trayodashi. If at all you want to experience Nitya Ananda, Parama Ananda, we have to keep faith on Krishna. We have to keep faith on sadhu. We have to keep faith on Shastra, that they will not cheat us. Whatever, if I just follow their instructions, I will get Paramananda. That much faith we should keep. Hare Krishna. And the definition of faith is, what is the definition of faith? In 2 lines. First line, unflinching trust on something sublime. And that sublime is Krishna. When we keep such faith in Krishna, the second line, second point, that Krishna Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Krita Hoy. Everything will happen. Let me just perform Buddhi Yoga. Let me just follow the Krishna's instructions. Hare Krishna. Yes, devotees. Anybody has any questions, comments, we can take on this subject called faith. Yes, Mriganka Prabhu.
Prabhu, yes, we know that there is the basic faith that you have given the example of restaurant or mother, father, or husband, wife. So except that mother, father, or because we have to socialize in schools, colleges, or in our working place, we may have colleagues, we may have friends, we may have teachers, material guides. We may say some elders who guides for our material path. Okay, do this, do that. So everyone is there in that case. So how to because we cannot judge. Because I have also seen, and people generally experience also, that some people may be very good for months, for years, but suddenly they change and they may cheat us. So that thing happens. That can happen. So how should we keep the faith? We should keep the normal faith only, or we should think? Because I think that, and I think it is true also, that whatever we do, we keep faith or not, if we have that karma pending, that we have to get hurt from then we will get hurt from that and those people. They are just the instrument for our means clearing out our karma, our pending karma is getting. So
So,
how?
in one line, can you just highlight your question? I understood your explanation. I appreciate it. In one line, can you keep
Yes.
one question?
Prabhu, in 2 points we can say that first point is that we should keep faith on everyone.
Should we?
Means normal
Should
faith.
we? You should frame a question. Should we? Yeah. Should we
Should we
keep?
keep faith on material people? Yes.
That's
Should
it.
we keep faith?
That is the second point.
Yes.
What is the first point? That is second.
And the second point is that, or should we think that we can keep faith on anyone, and we keep any, we just keep it that okay, it's our karma. If they have to, if we have to be cheated in our karma, then they will obviously cheat. Whatever we
No,
do,
no, no.
we cannot means avoid it.
I think first
So
only both look same. Both looks similar questions. I will explain the second point also. Okay. Just because for living, to have a peaceful life, in this world, we must keep some faith and parents, brothers, sisters. We have to keep, otherwise we cannot be peaceful in our life. But we cannot keep unflinching faith on them. We cannot keep a strong faith on them. Shraddha we cannot keep. We keep that faith only for some time, for peaceful life, with a proper mutual understanding. We don't keep faith on somebody new all of a sudden, We keep faith. But ultimately, the faith should be kept on Krishna. The Shraddha should be kept on Krishna. So when we keep faith on the people around us, just like a boyfriend, girlfriend, mother, father, brother, children's, boss, we get satisfied. We get only satisfaction. Sometimes we get sukha, that's it. For some satisfaction, our needs are fulfilled. But if at all you want to experience that Parama Ananda, we must keep faith on Krishna. Not just satisfaction, it is completely transcendental happiness, Parama Ananda, Nitya Ananda. We keep in these people, but there is a tendency to cheat in this world. That's why we should not blindly keep a faith. But on Krishna, in the process of Krishna consciousness, we can keep blindly faith, no problem. We can keep that blind faith on Krishna. But we recommend Vyavasayatmika Buddhi with the proper knowledge. Yes. And because on the satisfaction level, on the ordinary faith, there is a cheating tendency, we accept it and we prepare ourselves, we get ready for it. Yes. We expect the worst and be very cautious. Hope it answers your questions, Mriganka Prabhu.
yes, Prabhu, and that karma one.
Yeah.
We should leave.
No, we should expect the worst. We should expect the worst because there is a tendency of cheating. Everybody has a tendency of cheating for their own selfish desires. We should expect the worst and be cautious. We should not keep a full faith, but for some time, that's it, for peaceful life. You got it?
Yes, Prabhu, got it. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Bhanusri.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes.
Prabhu, we will keep the faith, Prabhu. But why people act that nice in front of us and behind the backstabbing manner? Why that nature can be developed in people, Prabhu? Like it is so that we cannot have the faith, the meaning we lost for them.
It's simple. Why they? Because everybody, here very carefully, every one of us have experienced cheating. We got cheated. And that is a normal trend in this world. When we get cheated, we want to cheat others. So, for making my work done, I will do anything possible. Initially, I will act, I will be as simple, as good as possible with you. Then when the opportunities come, then I get away from it. There is one nice line in Telugu, it is said, Heroలు విలన్లు నేరి నాటకంలో. There are no heroes and villains in this world. Everybody is working for opportunity. Everybody is looking for opportunity. Everybody is looking for opportunity. No, there are no heroes, villains in this world. Everybody is looking for opportunity. Once they get opportunity, मेरा काम बनता, बाढ़ में जाए जनता. That's why we should not keep faith on people fully. Why people cheat? Because they got cheated and they want to cheat. Simple. That's why we cannot keep faith on completely on this people. Everybody are behaving, acting, smiling, dealing with us for their own needs. Clear-cut facts, right? There are no editings, clear-cut facts. You got it, Manusri? Yeah. Even wife and husband, I heard this. I don't know how much true it is because I have not experienced it. I don't know. Before marriage, it's a Valentine Day. After marriage it is a Valentine Day. In Hindi they say Valentine matlab chapati roll karte raho. So before marriage, so much affection, so much attraction between wife and husband, between girl and boy. When they get married, when they get into sexual relationship, it is said, generally it is said, men, he gets detached. एक बार हो गया छोड़ो यार. But ladies are not like that. They get attached. It happens for them. But क्या करें? ऐसे छोड़ नहीं सकते, पकड़ नहीं सकते, अंदर नहीं ले सकते. Cannot take it inside or neither they can spit it outside. It is a responsibility. Marriage is a responsibility. Bandhan hai, they just get stuck up there. And throughout the life, they are acting. They act. I love you. You love me. You love me. I love you. I miss you. You miss me. This is what happens. Game. You understanding this, Manusri?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. These are clear-cut facts, huh? Yukta, are you able to connect with this? Are you able to understand this? You have any questions? So, the point is, everybody is working for their own needs. If their work is done, then bus, tata, bye-bye. But kya kare? After marriage, they cannot go away. So they just stay back. Look forward through the windows, they look forward for other partners. That's called extramarital relationships. That's why I don't encourage, actually. Okay, sorry. If at all you want to get married, you ought to be very clear. It is just a responsibility. It is just a responsibility. And that is very difficult. Somebody who is qualified to get married, he only should get married. If somebody is not qualified to get married, he no need to get married. Just bindas, happily leave it. Because it is ultimately another emotional game after the marriage. So we should see, just like when you get into job, we see the qualification. Will you able to manage? Will you able to really love her? Or will you able to really serve him? Then only we should get into the relationship. I mean marriage especially, vivaha. Hare Krishna. Okay? Thank you very much. Yeah, Vani, you want to say ask something?
Yes, Prabhu. For girls, it is a burden to
Eh,
get married. For boys,
I'm not
it
against
is not
marriage.
a
Huh?
burden.
I'm not against marriage. You can happily get married. No worry.
No, no, I'm saying if a girl doesn't want to get married, the parents force us to get married. They
Of
say you
course.
have to get married. You cannot stay
Of course.
single.
You know, they require protection. They require protection. They need someone to take care of them. That's why parents they push. If father is there, if father is taking that responsibility, I will take care of you. Don't worry. Then they can live happily. But there is an emotional need. You know, there is a physical need. There is an emotional need. That's what pulls. And parents, they also understand. अरे मेरा बेटा मेरा बेटी को emotional need है, physical need है. They also make them marriage and send them like that. So for women, mostly it is required. Mostly it is required. There are some ladies, Matajis, who are dependent completely on Krishna, Guru. They don't need any physical need. They don't need any emotional need. Bindas. Fix it up. Vyavasayatmika buddhi. For them, it's not required. You got it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Prabhu, I have one question.
It's the last question. Yes.
Also, I said that materially marriages are damage. Like, I believe that marriage is a cause of damage. So better to stay away from this stuff. But do you think that spiritual marriages are successful rather than material marriages? They are also same like materialism.
I didn't get your question. Can you just say that? Do you think? What is that? Do you think?
Do you think that spiritual marriage is more good than material marriage?
Of course. Of course. Spiritual knowledge is more important than material knowledge. But of course, we suggest Vidyamcha, Vidyamcha. Side by side, we should learn both. Vidya and Avidya, both we should learn ahead. We should go ahead. That makes more practical. Got it? Hare Krishna. But you prepare nicely for exams, huh? Write your exams nicely. Don't take it lightly. I understand why you're asking that question. Okay? Okay, devotees. We'll end here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.